How's it going out there in Interwebs world? We've got Robbo, Dr. Bob, and Blair. If you have a question, ask them, and they can ask me, or they can answer it. Today I've got Aussie Oak. It's a blank I got from Sid. I'll do a bowl and see how it goes, and if it doesn't, it'll be something else. I got a donation the other day. Thank you very much, Blair.
Oh, you're very welcome. You know, I'm glad I could help you out. I mean, you know, that just sucks, and so I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, I did. Cheers. All right. Hey, don't everyone talk at once, man.
Aussie. Oi. So what are you doing, Robbo, with the fine liner thing?
I've just got it's nothing to do with woodworking.
Oh, you just playing?
No, not really. I have to mark out some steel sheets that have to be cut out to a certain shape, and I use a fine liner to get the thing in so as it stays in rather than chalk. Then I can cut the shapes out with it. Just a couple of brackets, that's all. I do all sorts of weird things around there.
Hey, it's your right.
Yeah, I do some weird stuff. I thought I was crazy today. I tried some deep hollowing on something that was an inch and an eighth. And I got it all the way down to there.
Wow. So do you just have a really long drill bit?
No, well, I started it with a quarter inch to give me center, so I knew where center was, as far as a blind center. Because normally you can look down a hollow tube and know where you're going.
Yeah.
But I had to use a really small cutter for this. And I've had one that came with one of the big hook tools that I've got that I don't use that often. Because the shaft on it is 3/4 of an inch and it wants to vibrate when you get too short stuff, it's fine. Then I just got playing around and I wondered, what can I do that with and do that hole? So I took it off there and put it on another one that was a narrow one that I had put together. And just wanted to see if I could do it. And I like the coloring, the natural red in here in the wood. It just comes up, and that's the color in the wood. It's not anything I've done to it.
That's
and
really
then
cool.
The rust,
yeah.
and the rusty brown and the red. And this
Kind
is
of
more
reminds
of
me
that
of Bob
vine.
Gelder.
I've just had a coffee brought to me, so
Oh, Amber, you're so good.
I thought I'd stir my honey in and drink it before it gets too much. So it gets any more sawdust in it. It's already got some.
It's good for you. Gives you fiber.
I couldn't be bothered scooping it out, so I guess we'll find out, eh?
I can't tell you how many drinks that I've had to do that. You think you put it far enough away from the lathe,
Yeah.
and it's not going to get anything in there. And
Dust is like glitter. It breeds.
yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Robbo. That's had one coat of gloss on it. This is a lighter, a very thinned out stain that I made, and I only wanted it to go down into the grain bits there, in which the grain was actually yellow to begin with, and I've just, I don't know, what would you call it, accentuated it a little bit. But it's not a definite coating, it's just a test piece too. Like, this is what the wood looks like with nothing on it,
Huh.
and that's that.
That looks
So it
good
has-
with the
It
green.
has actually given it a bit of yellow in there, hey?
It
So-
blends the green in well.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's one, that these two colors are the same color, but this is filtered through a really fine coffee filter that I've got, and that's not filtered. So
Interesting.
yeah, I like that one because that's the effect that I was going for with the lighter color anyway.
I like the grain by your handle where it comes out as a circle. You know, you got the bullseye there, but the other side, you can see the grain come into the wood as part of what looks like the handle.
Huh.
Good day, Steve. I can't stay. I need sleep, but I wanted to stop in and say hey, everybody. Hi, Amber.
How you going, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
And this is the color that was not filtered, but I let all the crap settle to the bottom and then just dunked the brush in the top layer so it didn't get any of the hook. But that's the color I'll be going for. That's got clear on it, Robbo.
Yeah, yeah, that looks much better.
And this one's got clear on it too.
Yeah.
Can't really get it in the light though. It's a bit tricky, that one.
Oh, I like the darker one better, I reckon.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go for anyways. The
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk green. Rah!
There you go.
I got a question. It's probably stupid to you, but I've not seen it used. On your blank, you have /0. What does that represent?
Oh, I think he's just put an extra 0 in there by mistake. It's not 2000, it's a 200, the blank.
Okay, because a /0 has different meanings for people.
Right.
He said he'll
Sid's
It's meant diameter or something.
Sid's there as well. He said I'll come in soon.
Yeah, he said he'll pop in for a hello.
Yeah. Now, Jay, see if you can get this shape into it, all right?
Hang on. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, you know. You actually, would you believe that?
An inverted flying saucer.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, yeah.
An OG.
Yeah, because that's what I was starting with here. Take the corners off and then just keep going like that all the way back, and then, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, well, don't get it too flat at the top or you'll be in trouble.
No, I've got it. Yeah, all right. So I finally cleaned up my benches a bit today. I did have the bandsaw was here. This is my sit down and experiment bench. I don't like this to be cluttered up with machinery, so it actually fits there nicely now with my sander and the grinder and stuff. So
Geez,
Not
you want to watch out or you'll be organised soon.
yeah, you can't have that, eh?
No.
Amber will want me to do it inside too. Bloody hell. Have you been working on anything today, Blair?
No, I got home from my interview and sat and had some dinner, and I've been waiting for you to pop on. So,
Okay.
I did. I don't know if you watched Nick's lunchtime live, where he does. It's a flat board, and then he's got a bowl and the kind of an off center on it.
No.
I think I'm gonna have to try one of those. I haven't done one of those yet.
Yep.
Oh, you just had me worried there for a minute, Jay. I thought you were drinking the stain.
Oh,
Yeah, well, got to experience it sometime, don't I?
Now, don't laugh. I had a bloke helping me out. We were staining a lot of things one day, or actually painting them, and we had a cup with the washout water for the brushes. There were two colours, so we had to keep rinsing the brush all the time. And he set his cup of tea beside it. He ended up dunking the brush in the cup of tea and drinking and having a sip out of the wash up thing. I said, now you know why I separate them by about 4 feet.
That's nasty.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jay, what flavor of tea do you like?
I drink coffee.
Oh,
And this is my honey dipper that I have in it. That's what was sticking out of it.
so do you like any certain kind of flavor of coffee or just regular?
Bloody strong.
What's that?
If it doesn't state that it's bloody strong on there, I won't drink it.
Amen.
So much
I like coffee.
that when he comes across to our place, he's got to bring his own bloody coffee with him.
And coffee machine too.
That's
Is
it
that-
too.
I thought I had one that goes on the stove, Robbo, but it's one that actually you boil the kettle and you just pour the hot. It's like a dripper, but it's a fancy dripper.
Oh yeah. I don't care. I got nothing to do with it.
Well, the darker the coffee, the less the caffeine. And that doesn't make sense, but that's real.
Oh, yeah. You got to get some killer coffee into you.
Yeah, I like
you-
mine
then
as
you un-
dark as I can get it.
Then you'll understand why Tigger bounces around.
No. Just my cup of tea is good enough. English breakfast tea.
Oh, I was just going to ask you what you liked.
Me, it's Earl Grey. I love
No,
good.
I can't.
good
I
Earl
can't
Grey.
stand. I cannot stand any scented teas. I can't get them past my nose. So, like orange pico and that. Yeah.
No, I don't like them. I like a strong tea.
Speaking
I
of
always
which, I'm
double-
going. Speaking of
double
which, I'm going to put the kettle in on in a minute.
Sounds good.
I should see if there's an option on here where I can.
Now wait on. Are you talking about the mark next to the 200 there, Bob?
Yes.
That's a diameter mark.
Okay, I was running a /0.
Yeah, it's a 0 with a slash through it, which means diameter.
Okay.
All right, you finished button in now?
What do you want, you bearded mongrel?
See? All right,
Well, that could be anybody
talking to
who's
me again,
online
Robbo.
with them.
Here we go. I'll be back shortly.
Okay. Sid, how you doing?
Good, mate.
Sounds like he's running a switchboard there.
Yeah.
Hey,
all
I think-
over it.
I think
Ah.
what you did, what helping him out was fantastic.
Sorry?
Oh, for people helping him out when he needed his switch.
Oh. That's this guy right here.
I know, that's what I was saying. I think it's fantastic that you do that.
I call it paying it forward, mate.
Yeah.
Amen.
I've got a chunk of Chinese elm, that big and that round, sitting at home that I couldn't have bought that Jay gave me.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I've given Jay a few pallet blanks that cost me nothing, and I haven't made special trips or anything to get there. It's just a matter of, I pick up shit for nothing, so pass it on.
Yeah.
So it's,
You know what? That's great
Swings and
that we
roundabouts.
can do that.
And I know some of Jay's history as well, and he's done enough for other people. It's just coming back around to him.
Agreed.
Sorry, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, enough of that shit. That piece you've got, that won't be ready for ages to turn. that piece of elm that you've got, Sid, that would be ready for ages.
No,
Well,
I've got
he's
it.
got
I've
a
got it
kiln.
sealed both ends. I'll cut it down into blanks, and I might. I'll probably green turn a couple of pieces of it, like part turn, and
Yeah.
dry it a bit quicker, just to see
Yeah.
how it goes.
Because I did
That's the trouble with
the
most of my wood that I've collected. It's still probably a couple of years off being ready to actually do anything with.
yeah. Well, that stuff, that elm's a year old now, so. And I didn't get to speak to the person that had it, so I don't know how long it was chopped down for at their house either.
Yeah, righto.
But that's elm.
Yeah, I
I
watched
haven't
the rest
got
of
a
that
lot of
last
it.
night.
Yeah.
That sort of there was some lots of chatter going on last night.
Yeah.
It was good.
Well,
I'm watching that the rest of that live with the cup there that you've got.
oh yeah.
I pulled in last night after I got home and I switched it on and watched the rest of it.
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
I don't know
turns
whether
quite nice.
I'm not sure whether it's a praise of the quality of the lives that you're producing, Jay, or a sad indictment on what's actually on TV in our area. You can take that whichever way you like. I mean, it's either yours are really good or just the TV's crap.
You know what? I'd say it's the latter one. The TV's crap because I don't watch it, and I know how crap it is.
Yeah, I'm so sick of public television I could puke.
Yeah.
I hate all of the commercials, and it's just not worth my time.
See, cricket's finished now, so I don't watch telly anymore. I won't watch it again until summer starts again.
I listen to the radio most, like the ABC, the national broadcaster.
Yeah.
That's basically, I've got radio going nearly all the time. And when I'm watching stuff, it's stuff like this or some of the other makers, just seeing what they're making. And yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff, that little plate I made out of that, Jay, it's got really nice grain in it, so I hope that's the same.
All right. Cool. All right. I'm going full screen now. Ignoring my chat again.
Sounds fair.
We'll keep it. We'll be your earworm. Yeah, Sid, I was telling him earlier when he had that on there, you could see the grain in there. It's going to be pretty.
Yeah, the mate to that is a plate that I made on my YouTube, and it's got it has got some really pretty grain in it.
I have to shove over and go take a look at it and see.
Go on, I'll get I'll put a link in the chat to it.
Oh, will you? Yeah, that'd be good. Thanks. I'll watch one with one eyeball and one with the other eyeball.
Split screen.
It's the first video I did on my big lathe, and the light is shit for seeing what happened, but you can see the platter and see the oak quite nicely on it. So, where are we? There. Copy. Makes it easy when you've got two computers to run on.
Got a stupid question, but I can't tell the map because it's always blocked. Where's Adelaide at? The Northern
Adelaide?
Australia? Southern? Yes, the city.
No, so South Australia?
Yeah.
If you can visualise South Australia, you look at the coastline across the bottom.
Yeah.
And it starts down low. So I'm down in the bottom point on the eastern side, on the coast.
Okay.
If I go northeast about 300 kilometres, I'm in Adelaide. So It's on probably on slightly east of centre on the coast strip of South Australia.
Okay.
There's 2 gulfs there, and it's on the top of the easternmost gulf.
Big city?
It's not, well, by South Australian standards, yes. By Australian and world standards, no. It's about 1 million people.
Well, that's no little hometown.
No, I mean, when I'm living in a town that's 1,200, so yeah.
I used to, well, when I was in Alaska, we had 19 in my town. In the winter. Yep. In the summer, it went up to about 30.
We've got a few little towns like that. There was summertime here in Kingston. We'd peak at about 8,000 for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was interesting. We had a combined general store, post office, bar, and restaurant, and gas station. They were 3 businesses when I moved up there, and then they decided to connect them all because they were close enough to do that and make the restaurant bigger, because the Japanese tour buses wanted to have a place where they could stop and actually have real Alaskan outback food. So somehow people got together and figured out what it was the Japanese expected, and then they opened the restaurant and bar. I mean, in the winter, we'd go wander over to get a drink, but we always had a key to the front door, all of us in the Fox, was the name of the city, or Crossroad. So we could go in, get our mail, and get a beer, and write it down on the tablet, and go back home again, because we knew the owner. You know, it was a small community. But when the Japanese tourists come during the pipeline, we would put on a show like you wouldn't believe for the Japanese, and get tips. And the courtesy custom is they buy your lunch.
Okay.
So there was no day without a free lunch.
No such thing as a free lunch.
Sid?
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I give you a little feedback?
Feel free.
So the video,
the video is crap.
You've got too much light hitting your wood, so you don't really see what's going on.
I almost didn't post it for that reason. Yeah, I almost didn't post the video for that reason.
You could even maybe scoot up your camera just a little bit more, you know, or put it facing, or, you know, whatever. But you know, at the very end, the bowl is fantastic. Looks really pretty.
When I did that, if you look at the other videos, I did them with just normal lighting overhead, and that one I had a magnet mount LED light pointing straight into the back of it, and it was just too much light.
Yeah.
And when I actually went to edit the video, I didn't actually post that video until a week after I'd done it, because a heap of people said they wanted to see the process regardless, and I said, I don't like the video, it's crap. So yeah, but so I put it up anyway, and happy to hear the constructive criticism.
But Aces looks beautiful.
But yeah, like the main thing is that the way that grain finished up in that little, because that was only I reckon that was a 180 by 30 mil blank, and I didn't know what to do with it. Like, so I'd never worked with anything that thin before.
I'm hearing Darth Vader.
Not
Is that you, Bravo?
Sorry?
I'm hearing Darth Vader.
Yeah, my little thing I slipped.
There you go.
That sounds dangerous.
My anti breathing thing. Jay, you've taken too much out of it now to get a curve into it. You can come, all right, halfway between where you've got the step in the bottom there, up to the edge, up towards the edge, put a pencil line around there. Right, can you see that easily? Right, now start putting virtually a bead from there up towards the edge. You've got a, sorry, not a bead, a cove. You've got to undercut that up to the edge now.
I had to keep it on mute because Amber was right there outside the door drilling some holes for tea light candles.
Yeah, that's all right.
And she's moved away now, so it's not so noisy.
So you start at that line and cut straight in and then just straight towards the edge. Don't go around towards the edge. Now just move the tool straight towards the edge. Don't take any more out, just straight across towards the edge. Right. Take nothing off the outside edge at all. Right, straight across again towards the edge. Right, and again. Just move out a little bit now. Move out about 1/8 of an inch or so away from where you started before. And the same again, another 1/8 of an inch out. Now just start getting the cut up towards the edge there so you can get it even. Follow that one right through. Until you're turning fresh air. Don't turn it over. It's got to be a straight line.
Yeah.
Right, take a bit more off the outside edge, but just straighten it out. Don't. I can't see where your finger is. Yeah, just take that out a little bit, but straighten it up. You've got a hollow in it at the moment by the look of it. Keep going.
Well, folks, my bucket full of blues is just about it for another week. Hope you enjoyed the show this week. I'm going to finish up with Robert Leroy Johnson, a track he recorded in 1936 at the hotel in San Antonio, Texas. The tune is Drunken Hearted Man, but remember one thing, folks, just to finish. The band is not a cabin. You do have to have a drink sometime. Cheers, folks.
I'm going to set up the mother lathe, all right? So I'll disconnect from this one, and I'll whack a bit of light, a bit of timber in the lathe to show you, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I won't be a minute.
So can you pass me the battery pack, please? Charger.
Hey, Sid, are you guys 50 or 60 hertz?
50.
50. I remember when Canada was 50. That was a long time ago.
Check.
240 volts, 50 hertz.
What's that done so far? No, that's a small size. I've got it. That's the big size there. That's it. That's that.
So, Blair, what's your new job?
Same thing. I'm just apartment maintenance.
Okay.
People move in, move out. I fix stuff. I make their apartment pretty, and fix the stuff that they break.
So I'm just going to give this a quick wipe over with Metho while we wait for Robbo, just purely to have a look at the grain. That is it.
Good idea.
No sniffing.
No drinking.
Are you all right? All good.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to turn, I haven't in probably 5 years, but turn a lot of bowls, but they were collection plates for a church. But it was out of pews that they had taken out because they were condemned. Because they'd
wow.
been there since the late 1800s. They were the joints between the seat and the sides. The people had rocked back and forth, and it just cracked some of the wood out. And they originally put them in just tight fit. Then someone went over the years, probably 30 years, 50 years before I got them. They drilled and doweled the joints. They glued them. But that didn't do much good because they used the softwood in a hardwood pew. So they had to have new ones. So they decided to redo the whole sanctuary.
How you going, Chris?
And I turned collection plates, baptismal plates, stuff like that for them out of the wood from the pews. And they were gifts that they gave to people and for fundraisers. So I ended up turning like 40 of them in the church. But it was
Oh,
well
wow.
worth it. It raised enough money for them to pay for a stained glass window that had been broken by vandals that their insurance company wouldn't pay for because it should have had a protective screen. Oh, you can't argue with insurance people. So I tried to help them. It wasn't my home church at all. It wasn't even the same denomination. We were Christian, but that's it. But I got burned out of burned up and burned out of doing plates.
Yeah.
And
we get
especially
a bit-
since the wood was 100 years old, it wasn't hard. It was one before petrified.
Oh, wow.
You know, it dulls everything.
Just beats the crap out of you.
Yeah.
So I'm having trouble finding a bit of timber.
Okay, I'll let you off. Not that he heard any of that, but
Hawthorn has announced its new skipper, dual premiership ruckman Ben McAvoy.
oh,
37 captain last night. The AFLW kicked off with Collingwood beating Carlton by 6 points.
I'll turn that crap off, will you?
Free to play after having her 3-match ban overturned.
Oh, it gave it away, Sid. I know where it's coming from now. They said AFLW.
Must be coming from Robbo then. Because it's definitely, I've got nothing going here.
How rude they take the cricket off before it's finished. That's just rude. They're too desperate to have the football back, aren't they?
Hey, Chris, sorry, just noticed you're there. I'm sort of flipping back and forth between work and...
Oh, Blair, what you got?
This is called frog eye salad. It's made with heavy cream, mandarin oranges, tapioca, and I think that's it.
So it's a sweet then.
Yeah, it's like a dessert.
Doesn't sound like a salad I've eaten.
Well, I mean, you've heard of fruit salad, though, right?
Yeah. Where's the lettuce?
Basically the same thing, no lettuce.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's hard to see because it's just washed out on your screen. So I thought it might have been a yogurt or something like that, you know. Oh yeah.
Looks like a dip.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. Where's the biscuits?
Kinda.
Eat it with chips instead of a fork.
I should be using a spoon, but I'm too lazy to go down and get a spoon.
Just keep a spare
What is
kitchen
that
drawer
stuff,
of cutlery in
Sorry, I
there.
missed that.
What's that?
I missed
It's
what Blair was eating.
It's like a fruit salad, but it's got cream in it.
It's like whipped cream,
I'm just
tapioca.
leaving there and get set up on the other one.
Yep, we're just talking.
That's all the healthy stuff, Blair.
Yeah.
What's that?
All the healthy stuff.
Yeah, this isn't so healthy. It's my cheat for the day.
You missed the sarcasm. You missed the sarcasm.
Yeah.
I saw a shirt the other day. I should get, today's forecast 90% chance of sarcasm.
I like that.
I speak sarcasm.
I'm fluent. I saw another one the other day that I like too. People think I'm funny, but most of the time I'm saying nasty things and they think I'm joking.
Yeah. So Blair, you're on Instagram a lot, yeah?
Mhm.
Chris Bailey Woodworks said he's finished his quilt pattern with wood, and he's put a pic on Instagram.
I'll check it out. When did you submit it, Chris?
I might be on his page, on his Bailey Woodworks page.
Because I don't think I've seen it. We'll just have to look her on up.
Well,
Is it Bailey's custom wood design?
Yeah, he said it's just been put up just now at Bailey Woodworks Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, this may be somebody else because I'm not following this guy.
Oh yeah. Wow, that's nice.
Because this is Alex Bailey, but
Woodworks.
Hey
he-
Blair, look at the
Bailey
screen.
_ Woodworks.
Oh wow, jeez,
Yeah, nice.
that's way cool.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
See the name at the top there, Blair.
Oh, sorry. Did you see that, Blair?
Bailey _ Woodworks.
Just spell like the cream.
There it is. Yeah, I don't have him as a pal. I do now. You're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Gotta be stalked.
Oh,
We're professional stalkers here, Chris. You're in big trouble.
Right, I haven't done this for a while, so while we're waiting,
Funnily enough, I'm actually what I'm working on the lathe at the moment, and in my 5-minute spells when I get a spare 5 minutes in the shed, is a small goblet. The first time or I don't know whether it's a goblet or a chalice or what it is yet, but it's a cup of some sort.
yeah.
It's made out of a piece of semi-green olive wood, so it'll be interesting what it does as it dries.
Yep.
There's
Yeah,
all
it's-
your stickers.
Yeah.
God, you got a
That's what I'm
Kim
gonna do
Tippin.
is-
I don't have a Kim Tippin.
You're jealous,
Don't
aren't
you?
you?
And there's a different blue light tuner one there, and a different Kim Tippin.
and a new switch.
I've got a banana one somewhere that I haven't got a wall up yet, so
Yeah. Kim couldn't decide what sticker she wanted to send out, so she sent both of them. That one. That one. Yeah. I better go back and have a look and see if Robbo's come back. Otherwise, no, not yet. There you go. Robbo's got rain at his house today, Sid.
it bucketed down here yesterday.
Yeah.
I come to work. They're putting a new water pipe across the front of the compound at work here, So they've got a trench with all the spoil sitting up alongside it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a big yard of all hot mix asphalt. So it's a big catchment area. It was like a swimming pool out the front when I got here this morning because they had about 10 mils of rain and it couldn't get away.
Oh. Blair?
Yes, sir.
That's just nasty, Jay. If you keep looking in the top left corner, you just got infinite screens going.
Yeah, back. I was trying to get that to come up.
Oh, the Band-Aid?
You did some good work, my friend. This is really cool.
There we go. Look at that.
Whoa, dude, I'm so tripping.
Oh, Robbo's back. Better stop dicking around now.
Behave yourself now.
Yeah.
Right, just got to get a chisel and a tool rest.
Yeah, it's
he's already turned it halfway to where you are, Jay.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that? But I've worked out what half the trouble is. You've got to have a lathe that's powerful enough to take the cut that you want to put into it with the chisel. Because if we try and take the sort of cuts that Robbo's taken, we just stall the lathe.
Yeah, his one cut is my 10.
Yeah, but his lathe will let him take that cut. Neither of ours will.
No.
Right, now this is what you got at the moment, Jay. Roughly that shape like that, right?
Yep.
What I want you to do, and I'll have to go back a little bit, is see how you get that curve?
Ah, yeah.
Froze.
No, it's all right. I'll come back.
So just try that and see how you go. Yeah, I had a bit of trouble trying to find. G'day, Chris.
Everything's all still packed up from Christmas, Robbo.
I hear an echo.
No. Well, yeah, it's sort of from Christmas. I still haven't reorganised everything. While you're doing that, I'll just see if I can find a decent piece of wood, all right?
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get me a drink.
No worries.
So Sid, are you on Instagram also?
Not with my repurposing channel, only with my personal. I don't put
Oh.
anything. Well, sorry, I won't say I don't. I haven't yet put any of my work up on Instagram. I've sort of only just got into doing YouTube, sort of Facebook. I'm on Instagram, but I don't do a lot on there.
Yeah, I find Instagram hard to use, actually. Take nothing off the outside edge at all. Geez, I'm answering myself now.
Well, you know, Sid, you're perfectly welcome to join our wood turning club here in Detroit.
Thank you, Dr. Bob.
We'd love to have you. Robo's a member.
I got so the tone and the
That's
standard
probably a
isn't
good
all that
reason.
high. I
That-
should be okay.
that-
He gives you a reason to
I
get up.
was
and
going to
have
say,
a
Sid,
sip of coffee.
Sid, that's probably the best reason not to join. If they let me in.
Well, that's right.
No, we've got a guest demonstrator in our next meeting.
So if you, Dr. Bob, if you want to see my Instagram, I do have a few work pictures up on there because I put stuff up to make people jealous about where I go in my work days. It's just Sid Franklin, SIDFRANKLING. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one.
Okay. Yeah, I occasionally put something up on my Facebook page, and now I know how to do it. Put it on the club page too, so I'll put it there.
Right, I'll be with you in a minute, Jay.
Yep. These shavings are friggin' horrible. I can't get them out from underneath my shirt. Fucking terrible.
You need
Not
to get a
warn you about
smock,
that. Sorry.
a turning smock.
Yeah, they want too much for them, so I don't bother.
Your best bet's a pajama jacket or a doctor's jacket, and turn around. A doctor's jacket's good, or a dentist's jacket at least, or a pair of pajamas and turn them around backwards. Put it on backwards.
I just bought the Timber Bits one for $25.
That's locally made.
I think it's a Chinese. It's only a lightweight smock, but it does the job of keeping all the chips out. It's got the Velcro around the neck, short sleeve
Yeah.
one. Because I'm a big fat bastard, I find trouble finding one that'll fit. So I've got one of the Timbercom ones like Robbo's got, but I've got to drop a few more kilos before that'll fit.
So
I
what
don't know what's
size
going on
do
with
you
my
think
cameras at the moment. I really don't.
need to, you know, what size it takes, because your sizing is drastically different than ours for sizing for J. There's your
Yeah, could make an educated guess. Moonshine Blair.
L'chaim.
Okay.
Or Skull.
Right, now, Jay, this is the way you should. Now, what you've got at the moment is sort of that. So, you've got to curl this one out like this. See how the chisel's just pivoting around the fingers there to get that curve up in there?
Yeah, it's really glitchy.
Sorry?
It's really glitchy at the moment. I wasn't going to say anything, but it's just the 1 minute the wood's got wood on it, and the next minute it's got nothing on it. I don't see the in between.
Yeah, but you can
Oh,
figure that
all right,
out.
well, wait on, I'll
To
slow
get to
down.
that shape.
Yeah, but this wood is. I don't like this wood.
Right.
Shit.
Okay, I'll just slow down a little bit, Jay, all right? So what you've got, you should have that now, like that, roughly.
Oh, that's what I
And then
have.
what you do is you just curl it, yeah, and then you just curl this edge over. They'd end up with that.
Not
And then you
anymore.
can
I'm
trim
not.
it into,
So I'm quite frustrated at the moment, to be honest. I've done the opposite.
yeah.
It's just pissing me
Oh,
off.
when you come down, yeah, when you come down, I'll show you how to do it, all right?
Yeah.
But just finish that one off as of now, anyway. Like if you take that outside edge off, see where you've got the bit of a rim there.
Yeah.
Take that off, and that's still a pleasant sort of a shape. And just round off. See where you've got your tenon roughly marked, and then you've got a little ridge up from there.
There.
That ridge there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ridge there, just round it over.
Yep.
And it won't look too bad. The camera's got auto off on it.
Just got home, so I'm going to check out. So we'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Thanks for coming in, Blair. Take it easy.
Take care.
Bye, gentlemen.
Bye.
See you, Blair. Yeah, you can't really get much of a view on that one. For some reason, the top camera's been switched to auto off, so when it's not working,
Are you using OBS or
something I've
you
got to
just
fix. No, I'm just working straight off the cameras at the moment.
might be because it's running off a lap? Is it running off a laptop? Hmm?
Yeah.
That might just be because it's trying to save laptop power.
No, I think it's the camera. I was fiddling around with the camera, and it's got an auto off if it's not recording to save battery power on the camera, but they're plugged in to power, so it's all right. I'll fix it up in a minute. Like I said, I haven't been out. I've been playing with this since virtually Justin was here 3 weeks ago.
Well, if you haven't noticed, Sid had to reboot. He'll be right back.
Yeah.
Can we get a mortise on this, or is it better off with a tenon?
You put a little tenon on it.
Well, Sid's backstage again. He got rebooted. No, I'm still here.
Oh.
Okay. Busy person, one account for each ear. So, Sid, what got you into turning? Robo? Jay?
So,
Sorry, Bob.
Robo by
Just
association.
a second. Yeah, that looks good, Jay. Don't alter that curve there at all. All right. Sorry, Sid.
No, you're right, mate. I'd been toying with the idea of getting a lathe, and they had the Turn SA demonstration on here in Kingston. Would be 3 years ago now. Well, 2 years ago. I've been to 3 of them. So I went and had a look. And Robbo was there, and I had a bit of a look around what some of the guys were making. And just before the next one, I got my first lathe, which was basically the model up from Jay's in the Carbotech. It's a little bit bigger, and it's a Reeves drive variable speed.
Uh-huh.
I got that just before the next Turn SA, and that's sort of where I started. So I've actually haven't been. I probably haven't been turning much longer than Jay. And certainly haven't turned as much as what Jay has. He's I'm lucky if I can get on the lathe once a week at the moment.
Work, family, other
Well, I work full time, plus we've got a takeaway fish and chip shop as well. So through the summer, I work there and here. So I'm working 2 jobs at the moment.
Uh-huh.
So it's just time factor. Winter time, I can get out. I can have my downtime out in the shed at night, turn the heater on, and go out in the shed. But I've managed. We started a community store up here in Kingston as well, and I've got some of my stuff in there.
Speaking of heaters, Sid, it reminded me. I've been looking at it's a heater for a truck or a boat, and it's a little diesel heater. You can actually buy them with their own little pump and tank and everything like that, so they can actually heat your workshop. The SK Crafts has got a video up on one that he bought recently. It actually looks pretty good.
Similar to what Robbo's got. Only yours, Robbo's is gas.
Well, Jay,
Yeah.
do you want to know who to talk to about that?
Who, you?
I'm an expert on them.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I was setting up for Tommy the other day.
Sometimes I don't really pay much attention. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm too busy talking. I kind of got the gist that it was a heater, but I didn't really listen to the details.
Yeah. Now, just smooth off that edge before you go any further, too.
Yeah. Yeah, so these ones were, they got an Australian site, but you can tell me more, Robbo, if you like, but this one was like half the size of this bottle. And it pumped out some pretty good heat. I thought it would be a good idea for winter time.
G'day, Lewis. How are you? Yeah.
How you going, Lewis?
Oh, well, that's what Tommy's using in his shed. Actually made for trucks and motorhomes.
Yeah, that's what it's got titled. Motorhome, boats, trucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the video today.
It's a bit hard. It's actually a bit hard fitting them in a boat.
Yeah.
Because you've got to get the exhaust and inlets. You've got to get the exhaust and inlet outside, and you can't punch the hole through the bottom of a boat. Not without drastic results, anyway. Yeah. Sid, your sound to me is absolutely atrocious.
Yours just went a bit funny too, Robbo.
Oh.
Yeah, I think my signal's dropping in and out a bit, so I'm only hotspotting off the phone again, so it could be that. I have to duck out again anyway, so I shall finish watching this later. Give me some nighttime entertainment on a Friday night with a nice scotch or something.
You can drink online, can't you?
Online?
Just say it's tea.
Well, I did see that the trick is you get a cup and you glue the tab off a tea bag and hang it over the side and fill it up with wine. So it looks like you're drinking tea.
I think that's looking good shape there, Jay. Yeah, when I was doing the collection plates, they're shaped a little different.
Right,
But,
just well, collection plates you try to make deeper so that people put more money in it.
But you got to have.
Also, the money that they do put in doesn't fall out.
Yeah, but the rim has to roll back under itself so people can pass it with one hand and have something to grip. That, especially if you get a lot of coins and stuff, and it makes the plate kind of heavy. So you need that little piece for them to hold on to. So you got to roll the rim over. I do that when I have to do big platters because people want to pass them around the table. And if they have slippery fingers, it's too easy to drop a platter if you're handing it to someone next to you. and you can't really hold it.
G'day, Effie. How are you? And Portal, how are you today?
How you going, Dave? Who else? Oh, Effie. How you going, Effie?
Hey, Effie. I'm going to look clever because Jane knew your name, so I'm going to say hi, Dave.
Yeah, I saw him do the same video, putting that little heater in. It looked kind of nice. But it's got a couple of problems. They couldn't use it here, but more than likely there's an add-on you buy and put in. It's a safety device that measures the amount of oxygen in the air. So if it
Well,
starts,
no, they don't. They don't draw from. They don't draw inside the room. It should be drawing all outside and
yeah,
exhausting
it
outside.
did. It did, but they still here require, in case something happens, it'll shut off. Even
Oh,
for
you got to
furnace.
put a carbon monoxide.
Yes.
Yeah, carbon monoxide detectors in.
Yep. I've got them. Got 3 in the house. One in the furnace room, one on the second floor, and another in the laundry room.
I must admit, I was astounded. I was reading the figures on carbon monoxide poisoning in America, and there are 100,000 cases a year of carbon monoxide poisoning. And that astounded me.
Yeah.
Well, see, in Australia,
Well,
we don't use furnaces.
yeah. Well, the thing is, we gotta have something, and
Oh, that's
people
right.
just don't take care. They believe it's been put in by a expert, and it's like smoke detectors. It's up there, but they don't. The older ones, like 4 or 5 years ago, there's no low battery warning, which is now required. It beeps with a
Oh, yeah.
regular beep, like once every minute, just so it's annoying. And you go looking, well, where is it? And then, but before that, you didn't need to. And even those that wire into mains, my sister's house is all wired into mains with battery backup. Plus, she's got a house over 2 stories, so they have to talk to each other. So if there's a fire downstairs in the lower levels, it'll trip the alarms in the upper stairs, up floors, because if there's a fire downstairs and you can't get down the stairway, after you determine it, you just had it. So they've got to talk to each other. They used to do it through a wire. You'd have to wire them so they'd trip each other. The other safety feature that is code now, but surprising how many homes don't have them, is the ground fault interrupted circuits around water.
Chris says we have CO, but not snakes and spiders and 100 animals that want to kill you in the shrubbery or the bush. You just got to be tough to survive out there, Chris. That's all.
I haven't seen anything that wanted to kill me today.
Sorry?
I haven't seen anything that wanted to kill me today.
No, you've been inside, have you?
No, I've been out and about. Only got back in just before, well, a bit after Jay started his live. I have heard some rumours about a few
I'd be
drop
a bit
bears.
worried about that, Red. Yeah, I'd be a bit worried about that redback you got on the wall there, though.
No, they're all right. He's me old mate. Okay. Funny
See you
thing.
later, Effie. Sorry, what?
You're right.
See you later, Effie. Thanks for coming in.
See you, Effie.
Yep, good night, Effie.
See you, Effie.
Sweet dreams.
The funny thing is, I can have a spider crawling on me, and it doesn't worry me. If I walk through a spider web, John Travolta's got nothing on me.
No, you mean Dingo Chan. You become an instant karate expert walking through a spider web.
Oh no, I just go.
Jackie Chan, that's what I was thinking of.
Spiders don't worry, but I hate their webs.
So do I. And I have a habit of building them across the. Snakes aren't any problem. They keep out of your way most of the time.
Yeah, the only issue I have with snakes is if they're in around home, I'd knock them off. Anywhere else, I leave them alone. And the only reason I knock them off at home is I'm sick of paying the bloody vet bills.
Yeah, I must admit, any snakes on the block are fair game.
Yep. Yeah. But if I'm out at work and I see a snake mucking around, I've got a few photos around the place. I'll try and get videos of them and just watch what they're doing.
What I hated is snakes. Never saw any except at a zoo until Vietnam, Southeast Asia. And I learned the hard way. Didn't get bit, but they just bothered me, especially the little two-step Charlies, they'd call them. They were instant death. And they changed the color. They'd be they were a bamboo-based snake. They'd be on the bamboo, and they could change color slightly. But if you got bit by them, they'd tell you right off the bat, 2 steps, and it paralyzes your lungs. I've seen a couple of my comrades get bit and die by them. Cobras, that's different. Cobras mate for life. So if you see one, sticking, because a third of their body will stick up and look around. If you see one, you freeze because there's another one usually within 50 yards or closer, because they mate for life and are always with their mate.
There's an interesting fact about all of the venomous snakes in Australia, and the venom in Australian snakes does not travel through the bloodstream. It travels through the lymphatic system. So if you get bitten by a snake, you just don't move, because if you don't move, the venom doesn't move. So if you get bitten on the hand, you don't move that arm at all. Just let it hang and you can carefully walk away. If you get bitten on the leg, sit down and wait for someone to come and give you some help.
Well, at least in Michigan, the only poisonous one we have is the water moccasin.
Yeah, I'll take you to task there, Dr. Bob. There's only one poisonous snake in Australia.
A politician?
No, it's a sea snake.
Oh, okay.
There's lots of venomous snakes, but there's only one poisonous snake.
Yep.
So poisonous snake is something that you eat and it will kill you.
No, I've been
You're right. Go, Dr. Bob.
I've been in Australia twice, and I loved it both times. Once was for R&R and rest and relaxation from the military. I had 10 days, and that was a ball. We were at a military base during most of the time, so we could eat and drink and talk anything we wanted to talk about, because the people that in the officers club that we were told to use had security clearances, so we could drink and not be afraid of divulging secrets. And then the next time I went back, I had the opportunity and took the contract to work for a TV network from the States during the Olympics. And that, I really loved that. I was there for a solid...
In Sydney?
Yep. I did worked on that one, and I worked on the one in Georgia. I had the opportunity and went, but they didn't need me. I was an extra for the Winter Olympics. I think it was China. Yeah, that was weird. You were watched everywhere you went.
Right, folks, I've got to duck off, so I'll catch you all later.
Okay, Sid, good to see you again.
All right. See you, Jay.
See you
Dr.
later.
Bob. See you, Robbo.
Yep, I
See
better
everyone
go.
in the chat.
It's getting 11:30 here, so I ought to get going. I've been up since 4.
Well, thank you for coming in, Dr. Bob.
Yep, I'll catch you tomorrow. I might watch some on my phone while I'm laying in bed. I did that the other night, but I'm dozing off and I don't want to be
All right.
rude.
Yep. Okay.
See you later, Dr. Bob.
Yeah, there's a place in Australia that was selling a whole kit for those diesel heaters for $300.
Yeah.
Is that cheap?
It is, considering that the original ones were in excess of $2,500.
Yeah. Yeah, someone put in a review for them down the bottom of the page, and he said that the price has gone down majorly since he bought one, but yeah, he said they're still good. Yeah.
No,
Interesting.
we're actually agents for the original ones that were Basto, which are made in Germany.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's why they cost a
And
fortune.
I've fitted, yeah, I've probably fitted 40 or 50 of them, I suppose.
Yeah. Now this one, I'm because it's the only one I've looked at, but it runs off of a 10-liter tank, and
Yeah, I know the ones.
The one that SK had, he had a 15-liter tank, and he got 7 days, 5 or 7 days or something out of a tank. But that's leaving it on all the time though.
Yeah. No, they don't use very much at all. They're very economical on use as far as diesel goes. But the problem is that you've got to have a 12-volt power supply as well.
Yeah, I noticed they had a little converter next to it. They're about 50 or $60 I've seen one for.
Yeah, it's got to be over 15 amp output.
Yeah, I've got one for its. I've got a converter, but it's for a car. It's no good. It's got a cigarette lighter on it.
Yeah, no, you need more than that for those.
Yeah. Nice grain.
All right, once it's running.
Yeah.
Hey? Yeah.
Nice grain.
Fantastic, actually. Yep, fantastic, actually.
Do they have to be like primed or anything, or do they just start up? I mean,
No, well, sometimes if you're running a long fuel line, they've got to be primed. It'll take 10 or 15 minutes to start up. But once that's done after the initial start, no, they're just about instant after that.
so I looked at a picture of one online that someone had pulled apart, and it just looks like a small jet turbine.
Well, basically, it's just a heat exchanger. That's what it is.
Yep. Yes, it's definitely made me think about the heating in the shed. That's for sure. I just thought I could have the unit itself that's hot. I could have in the shed that I'm in now, and then when I get my other shed, have the tube poking into that one.
Yeah, well, no, you've got to have separation of the inlet and the outlet, so you need tubes on them.
Yeah, no, I know that. I just want to have
Otherwise, it just
the main.
sucks.
Yeah, no, I know that. I just want to have the actual device itself in the shed that we're not really using. And then
Yeah,
just
well,
have
you have to have that inside. I can't.
yeah.
Well, you don't have to have it inside, but it pays to put it inside, so as the weather doesn't get at it.
Yeah, and I was just going to put it in just in my this shed will be the other shed when I get the when it's all built.
Oh, it's fine. It's finally stopped raining.
Oh wow! Quick, you better go.
No, too late now. That's cheating, Jay.
What?
Putting me up there.
I'm only putting Yorkshire Grit on. You might as well be. And how would you put it?
Oh,
At least they're watching drill turning.
I'm just laying out the patterns on this one. I've just got to
Yeah.
make the pattern for this one first. That's why I'm wandering around the place.
How you going, Yappy? How are you?
G'day, Yappy. I told a lie, it's starting to rain again now.
Ah, must have heard you.
Must have.
All right, let's not talk about the rain anymore.
No.
Did I hear Muttley then?
Oh, yeah, I'm muttering to myself. Trouble is after Bill's been there for the day, I can't find anything.
Doesn't sound like fun.
Oh, Sid's still in there, he's hiding.
Yeah.
Probably hoping we were going to talk about him.
Oh, his boss might have come in.
Oh,
Bit of a ball breaker, this one, I think.
why?
Oh, he's got a new boss, hasn't he? Gone from being a man to a
Oh,
female.
I don't. I didn't know that.
Or unless... No.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm in South Australia. Where are you?
Come out wherever you are.
Yeah, Sid said lurking is the word you're looking for, Robbo.
That's the word, yeah.
Oh, stop it, buddy.
Rightio, Sid, where have you hidden it? I'll blame Sid.
I'll put myself on mute so he can actually hear you. He said he's actually got 2 new bosses, but still the same team leader.
Oh, right. Drop your handle down a little bit if you can, Jay. I'm not really watching you. I just sort of walk past it every now and again, have a glance.
That's about how God would say it, wouldn't he? I'm not watching you. I'm just taking a glance every time I walk past.
That's it. Might have to mute the microphone in a minute and say some bad words. Oh, could be right, Sid. I could be stalking. Oh, well, when in doubt, go and make a cup of tea.
Yep.
You know, Jay, sometimes it's an advantage having a small workshop, less places for things to hide.
Haven't you got a metal detector?
Yeah, but everything around is metal.
Can't you tell it to distinguish what it to look for? Look for rather?
No, it's not a tracker dog.
Oh, I bought one for like $50 or $60, and you could set it to look for aluminium or steel or brass or something like that.
Yeah, this one's just for checking out nails in logs.
Oh yeah. pointer one. Any kids in the neighbours' houses? Go get them.
When this happens, it's generally time to start cleaning up again. Put things away properly, then you find it sometimes. Oh man, it's a miserable shit of a day out there.
Better go and make another tea. It might help you think better.
No, well, I've just made myself a cup of tea, so I'm hoping that that's what does. I'm hoping.
Open up a can of lacquer.
Yeah, maybe I've been in the thinners, so that might help.
There you go, Joy. Well, Robbo's looking for something in his shed. It's looking like he might have to go buy another one, and then he'll find the piece he's looking for.
Well, this is true.
It's normally my luck anyway. Can't afford to buy the one, but I've got to buy two to find the other one. And I'm making a low dish bowl or a platter, I suppose, whichever way you prefer it to be. But and this is Aussie Oak. If you can't find the name anywhere, blame Sid. He named it.
Hello, Joy. I'm getting annoyed.
There you go. There you go, Joy. Thanks, Sid.
Mm.
I'm guessing by those noises you're not finding it.
No, I'm shuffling things around on the bench, looking for it.
You better ring up the grandkids and ask what they did with it.
No, they haven't been down there. Only Bill's been in there. He's worse than any of the grandkids, I tell you.
Yeah, I was about to say, uh-oh.
Right now, be very careful, Jay, that you don't go through the side or the bottom of it.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on that.
Good.
I'm about in between a centimetre and half a centimetre inside of what that is on the outside.
Right.
How you going, Shay?
Try to keep it that.
Sorry, Robbo.
Good day, Shay. Okay. Good one.
About halfway.
Eh?
The depth is about halfway.
I'm not there at the moment. I'm still looking over the other side of the workshop.
Oh, you're right. We're good. A low dish bowl. Shay. I've mainly just got to concentrate on getting this side here that I've put a curve in to making sure that this kind of matches it without going through it to a degree. And then not come
not to a degree.
too far up this way, because then you start getting into the thinner. Yeah, it's Aussie Oak, Jay.
Found it.
Wow, can I see it?
It's exciting.
Yeah, you're not pointing it at the camera though.
How close do you want it? There it is.
Wrong camera. There you go. Oh man, you could have made one of those quicker than it took you to find that.
I know I could have, but I've already made one, so why should I make another one?
All right, get to it then. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
I can put you back on full screen or something. And Shay, Robbo is using pine, I think.
Yeah. Better. So I talk to myself while I'm turning.
Hey, just don't blink when you're watching Robbo, otherwise you'll miss enough of it. Yes, he does indeed. Okay. Just one of those things that he can do without really thinking about it. It just does it.
Ah, you bitch. That's called a catch.
And he's making lamp stands, or the lamp. Sorry, and he sends them off to a lady has ordered them. He sends them off to her, and then she paints them whatever color she wants. As is part of his business.
Like that.
Sorry?
Like
Yep.
that.
Yes. There you go, Shay.
No, the base on there.
Yep. No, the grain on that base looks nice.
Right, cup of tea time. You can put yourself back there now, Jay.
Sorry?
You can put yourself back there now. No, it's not amazing, Jay. It's what I do for a living.
Well, I'm sure the general public finds it very amazing, Robbo.
Yeah, well, there's better ones around than me these days. Thank you, Shay. I find that with most people that most of them are amazing at what they do for their job. Like I couldn't be a nurse or anything for all the tea in China, I'm afraid. I know, blood and gore doesn't upset me. Having empty bedpans, that would not be my style, Fred. Bad enough when the kids were little. Geez, I tell you what, Jay, the picture's behind the sound by a mile.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe we had a bit of a dropout or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that all you had to do today? Was those couple?
Oh no, I've still got another stack there, and I've got to do 20 of them, but I'll get them done over the next couple of days. She's in no hurry for these. She's already at 80 of them, so I've just got the last 20 to do.
That's all right then. Well, it's not all right. It's the last ones that hurt the most, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I've just got to get into my Zen zone and go for it. Have you got
Thanks, Shay.
Jay, have you got a
What?
have you got a tear out line around that rim?
Around here?
No, up where your hand is now.
In there?
Yeah. Seems to be a white line around it when it's spinning.
Yeah, it feels funny.
Yeah, right.
Right. That'll get that out to stand it out.
Yeah.
You can see it down here too. Maybe it's just on the end grain bits.
Yeah, well, just see if it'll sand out. Just go back to 80. Is the line gone?
Doesn't look like it.
No, I can still see it.
Yeah. Alright.
Is it reducing or not?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, just keep going with the 80 until you get it out.
Hey, what? Hmm. Maybe it's not. It still seems to be there a little bit, but I might just hit it with another grit and see if it's just because of the 80 grit.
Is it reducing?
A little bit, but slowly, that's all.
Well, just try putting a little bit of sanding sealer on it. And then have another crack. Is that more tear out up at the top of the bowl as well? I can see a white line there as well.
Yeah. That's where it was. It was there.
No,
down there.
Inside the dish part, I mean.
There.
No, top. Go up to the top. Up there, right there.
Yeah. That's
No,
where
down
it was.
a bit. Inside the actual bowl part. There,
Yeah.
right where your finger is.
Yep.
Right, we'll coat that in sanding. Give it a good dose of sanding seal and then try it again.
Yep.
Some timbers can be like that, unfortunately.
Yep. It's a
And
bit
you
like
won't spend
pine.
time just... Right, sometimes shade can be put by grain structure in the timber, a blunt chisel, bad technique,
And I tick two
and
of those
sometimes
boxes.
it's just and sometimes it's just because it's being a mungle, and then we'll do it just because it can. So you can't really pick it sometimes.
It just happens because it happens.
Yep. It's like I'm sure sometimes when you're scrolling, you'll be cutting and suddenly the blade will just wander off an eighth so for no apparent reason. Because it hit something, a hard bit in the timber or something like that that you're unaware of. It does it just because it can. Right, is that reducing it, is it, Jay, or not?
Yeah, that's better. It better. I'll just add some more.
Rightio, we'll just keep working on it. That's all you can do.
Alright.
Unfortunately, I've got to go.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your help today.
Oh, I wasn't much help today. I was busy farting around.
There you get that.
All right, so Yarpy, Sid, if you're out there lurking, and Shay, great. And well, good afternoon from here. Yeah,
All right.
exactly the same sort of thing, Shay, unfortunately. All right, see you later.
Take it easy.
Always.
It's all good. No biggie, Shay. Yeah, the grain's really nice, that's for sure. Bit of a Yorkshire Grit will make it pop a little bit more too, and then some. Tomorrow I'll put some of this on it. And then I have to send it to Sid. Sorry, I didn't see your comment before. It looks so pretty. I wholly doubt that, Shay. All right. I'll be here. I'll be 5. I'm going to, I've got my dinner call, so I'm going to, after I've done this, I'm going to knock it on the head. I'll come and give it a polish tomorrow. I might actually give it a sneaky deaky coat of my polish just to have a quick glance at the colours. There you go, bit of shine to it. Alright, ladies and gents, I appreciate you stopping by and watch. Don't forget to hit one of the thumbs. It's up to you which one you pick. I'll be happy either way. I'm not really that fussed about thumbs down. Alright, I'm just going to take it off. Just need to take the tenon off. I haven't put polish on the bottom of it. I'm going to put it on the top. But yeah, there you go, folks. Have a good one, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Oh, look at that. Oh no, I came inside and I haven't ended my life. What a silly bastard. Look at that. I took my shirt off. Had my fat.